This video is for my brother Asari Dokubo. I saw Edwin Clark a couple of days ago lamenting, crying. The old man was not happy about what the Nigerian government is doing to the Niger Deltans, the John Nation. He said that they are not a conquered people. That why should the Fulanis come and take a position, juicy position in the oil sector? That even the 10% derivation they agreed, they've now reduced it to 3%. That if it were to be in the north, that during Granite Pyramid, that the northerners would their people because of such action. Why are they doing it to them? The man said so many things that I felt his pain. But why I'm directing this to Asari is this. Somebody like you, Mujahid, the strong one, the warrior, how can you allow your people to be passing through this? With all your strengths, as you claim, with all your position, with your religion, with your big guns, you allow the Fulanis, the Hausas, to come and be treating your people like this. Why? Is it not the younger ones that are supposed to fight than elderly ones? Are you telling me you've not heard from the man, or you've not seen the video, or you don't know what is going on in Niger Delta? Are you telling me that you are not seeing the handwriting and you can't do anything? Forget the Igbos, all those ones, you don't beat them already, we know. You don't show them gun. I want you to come out and deal with the Fulani. Let me see that your power. All you do your backyard. But now them get all your well. Now them get illegal ones and genuine ones. Whatever they want, you will just come out and be talking blah 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 blah. Be happy that Nnamdi Kanu is in. Now it's time to show your power. Just watch part of the video from Edwin Clark. I'm sorry for the old man. Asari has no balls. He has no power. Just making noise. One animal, we call it Otropopo, because he get long mouths. He said when the mother die, he will dig hole from here to here. Everybody that needs hole, that he will dig the hole. When the mother died, there was a boil in his mouth, so he couldn't do anything. That is who you are. Leave Igbos alone. Fight your cross. Fight your cause and cry your cry. Carry your cross. Bye-bye.
As persona non grata. They're upset with the fallout of the PIA bill, the amount of money represented for the host communities, and also the lack of representation within the committee of indigents, Ija indigents. We also know that some critics are saying that that is what the elections are going to boil down to in the Niger Delta, specifically the fact that, you know, the 3% for the host communities, and all of this are very important issues for those in the Niger Delta. First of all, do you agree? And what are the other issues that are very key that will affect voters' sentiment, especially in that area?
Listen, what the IYC and INC are saying, they're saying it on behalf of the job people. I'm their leader. Today, the oil flows through our backyard. We do not manage it. We do not own it. We do not supervise it. We are not employed. To imagine that Northerners alone occupied all the important positions. You are talking about the PIB, which is now an act of the federal government, an act. Originally, 10% was suggested, provided in the memorandum to National Assembly. But we have been discussing it. Today, the oppressors, they've now reduced it to 3%. We said no. And we are very, very much dissatisfied. We are angry. How do you reduce what was 10% to 3%? Particularly the Minister of State must keep his job. Mr. Timothy Silva knows what he's doing. He will come home. Any Ijaw son or daughter who is working for this government must have regard for his own people or her people. But if you think, could you imagine, of 57 or so marginal oil fields awarded by the federal government, allocated by the federal government to people? The Ijaws are not there. The Niger Delta people are not there. Even the one allocated, owned by Bayelsa State government before, had been taken away from it. What type of oppression is this? When Mr. President came from abroad, he quickly signed the PIB into law. And we saw that he said within 12 months, they will sort out certain things before it's come into law. And a committee was being set up under the chairmanship of the Minister of State. But today, the PIA is operating. How many of our people are there? This cannot be allowed to continue. We are Nigerians. We are not a conquered people. So, what is going on? The law, the act is being operated now. Mr. President is the Minister of Petroleum. Timothy Silva is the Minister of State, Petroleum. And you have my very good brother, Kyari, as the Managing Director of the company, which is owned by the federal government. We are nowhere to be found. We are not being consulted. I imagine a situation whereby granite pyramids we used to have in this country before have been operated by Nigerians from the South. The Northerners will not agree. Some of our people could have been killed. Why do it to us now?
Chief Edwin Clark.
Because we control the machinery of government. So, we are calling on Mr. President that the Ijaws will support any candidate who has feelings for them, who is prepared to integrate them into the oil business. For instance,